Let's get it. Get some Madden going. It's crazy. Okay.
So please come join me. One thing, good vibes only. I'ma feel my cup. Got fireworks. Let's blow some down. Tonight I'm going stupid. Doing things I've never done. We all got one thing in common. We just wanna have fun.
What you wanna do?
Do something crazy. New grill and a bunch of snacks, and where we going? You don't need a map, you don't need a nap, you don't need jack. Except lots of people, some very loud speakers, cold drinks and good. Join me. One thing, good vibes only. I'ma fill my cup. Got fireworks. Let's blow some down. Tonight I'm going stupid. Doing things I've never done. We all got one thing in common. We just wanna have fun. Hey. What you wanna do? Think about to do. Think about to do. Do something crazy. Do what you wanna do. Do something crazy. Do something wild. Be someone different. Switch up the style. Okay. Do something crazy.
Break it down.
Do something crazy. I just tapped. I'ma feel my.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns have been a juggernaut so far this season, racking up an unblemished record. Will this be another game that goes into the win column for them? We'll find out very soon. It's the Jets going up against the Browns. With that, let's get up to Cleveland. We're standing by our Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, the Cavaliers may have lifted the local championship drought, but there's another team who'd like a little of that success, and that's the Browns as we come to you from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gauden, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule,
Again, it's Crowell. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
and that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Yeah, let's
and a
go.
new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
More Browns.
Now a handoff to Crowell, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
And that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
second down. Here's Crowell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Couple of Jets there in on the stop. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
You can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Jets take possession. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their 6'5 quarterback, the former Missouri Tiger, Blaine Gabbert.
I remember scouting Blaine Gabbert in college, and watching him play have reminded me of a great decathlete. That type of athletic ability with a really nice arm.
Gabbert. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 16 on the pickup, and it's first down, New York. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Here's Matt Forte with his first carry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Khalil Mack's no different than any other player in the league. He's always looking for respect from his peers. I think when you make all-pro at 2 different positions, you get big respect.
First guy ever to do that, by the way, and second in the league behind J.J. Watt, 23 tackles for loss last year. Gabbert now on second down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. So here's the Browns offense under first-year head coach Hugh Jackson. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6". Play fake here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. They'll look to throw here. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Oh, Lord.
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
And now a first down following that long gain. The pitch to Crowell. It'll go as a gain of 12. And it's good enough for a Cleveland first down.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving.
See
They
if I can
slot
get this TD.
Gronkowski outright.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319. Leopard. Leopard. No. Check. Patriot. Patriot.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rob Gronkowski, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line. On first down, this is Forte. And, the ball's out. Forte loses it. And a big turnover there and ball back.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble. What we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it,
shit,
talk
that
about
might
it all
return
the
it.
time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And that recipe on their lap. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this 3rd down play? They'll try to run for it with Crowell. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
What?
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. 13 yards on the pickup, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway.
They slot Gronkowski outright. Play clock winding down. Now the play clock hits 0.
Damn, man.
We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll come out in the pistol. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, Reeves.
Sack back of the 29.
I've seen his ass, too.
They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Josh Gordon, the intended receiver, and it's third down. And a look now at how the Jets line up defensively.
Sheldon Richardson's talent is absolutely immense. And when he plays on the defensive line, it's a difficult task to block him.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Come on, man. Somebody make a play.
So here's 3rd and 20 with a long yardage. Defense
Try to
going
make a
with
play.
a nickel look.
There we go. Ooh, Reeves.
Bodies here and it's intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And a big turnover. Okay,
Tell me they didn't
this one. It's a
score?
red zone alert with a 1st and 10 upcoming down at the 13-yard line. From the red zone now.
There we go. Ooh.
Oh!
Oh!
Pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Green's got it over the middle. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Oh!
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Julio Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, if you have him.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. But they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Man open underneath. It's Gronkowski. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on 3rd. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Man, they all over Gronk. Let's see if we get this field goal.
So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. This from 44 yards out, left hash.
Oh, he missed it.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this...
So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. On 3rd down, Gabbert surveying the field. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw.
We'll take
so he
it.
just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Let's face it,
We have a first down coming up in the red zone. In fact, it's a first and goal situation as this offense looks to get into the end zone from about 9 yards out. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Damn, man.
Well, that was point counter.
Got all these big-name players and motherfuckers still getting to me.
Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Back to throw here.
Oh, no. Oh, he caught it. Oh.
Complete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is the intended receiver, and it's fourth down.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside.
No, he got that one.
That's good. Try and catch the ball.
And Parkey's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17. The key coming up here. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go.
Somebody hurt.
From the gun on third down, Smith. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away. And then
Gino in there. Oh.
the offense is in the red zone. It's a first and 10. Situation at the 15-yard line. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come up in an offset eye. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he
The ball
tracked it.
comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Flush to his right. A big loss here as he's taken down. The 6th overall pick in 2015, Leonard Williams. Getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
They're going to look to throw.
Good shit, Gronk.
Gronkowski. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. They'll go with a big bang. Crowell. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Jets are going to get the football. New York set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throwing again here. Fitzpatrick on 2nd and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
So here we go, a 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion. Forte, the lone running back. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. He loses 5 full yards to bring up 4.
Obviously, the offense thought they had something going by trying to go wide on a short yardage play. But how about the defense expecting something in the middle and still able to adjust and sprint to the edge and make the play?
Fielded at the 34. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 50 yards. And with this guy, I don't know that you're surprised when he has back-to-back games like this. He just keeps excelling.
What I like about him is that every year he doesn't settle for being one of the best in the game. He tries to make himself better. Almost like those great basketball players. I remember hearing about Kobe Bryant wanting to add something to his game every offseason. Magic Johnson, what do I need to work on to get better? Michael Jordan had that fadeaway before his career was over. Those are the best. Even though they're at the top of their game, they find ways to get better.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Browns add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hatches to go. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
This has been a really nice day for the defense. They've made it so difficult to find open receivers because they're able to squeeze the passing lanes down. A lot of what they're doing is communicating. Receivers in one area, receivers in another area. They're almost what they call passing them off from one defender to the next, even in zone defenses, and making it very hard to find an open spot for the quarterback to deliver the ball. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback.
Inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now Fitzpatrick. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Man,
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And he hits on the slant route to Marshall. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
They'll try to run with Forte. And he'll get this one back to Matt. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Look at that play by Khalil Mack. Another tackle for loss. I don't know how you game plan against him because he can do a little bit of everything, and he does it with such an explosive flair, too.
Fitzpatrick drops it underneath to Forte. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. On the ground, Forte. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Folk's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So you knew one way or another that you needed 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll need to get the ball back.
So, Brandon, the question is, how do you accomplish that? Onside kick it. But remember, since you've got all 3 timeouts, you can still kick it deep and try to play defense.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Jets defense, we watch them get set to go now. They do have all 3 timeouts remaining, but a first down likely ends this thing.
And it looks like they are, to coin a phrase, on the defensive here, right? But in fact, the team on offense has to be really careful because they're going to attack like crazy. They got to cover the football, make sure they don't turn it over, and still find a way to finish off this game despite the extra pressure that's going to come their way.
Do you pack it in for a run here? Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They keep it on the ground. This is Crowell. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. That one looks like he'll throw here. Gets it to Gordon. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to have a 3rd down. short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's third down for this offense. Here's Elliott. And he's going to be met at about the 43. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. A little dump off for Corral. Give him 2 yards on that play. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on fourth.
Now, that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
A first down carry now for Corral. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13.
So while the offense has had a big day, no one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that. Their goal, to make every play positive. And when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let it spiral into more. Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And in 2015, Charles, for the Browns, 18 fumbles, most in the league. Another one here.
And each and every week when we visit with teams, the phrase turnover margin always comes up.
Always.
So it's no surprise that with that number of fumbles, they were 3 and 13 that season.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65.
Yeah, something stuck in my nose.
Let's see what they go to here on third down and 6. Back to throw. Finding time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a shot taken on third down unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
He's back to throw.
Give me that. Oh, man.
With one complete. It's a pickup of 17 there, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. They'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. Got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Back to throw, and that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. and 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Fitzpatrick on 4th down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That one good for 21 yards. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. One last shot now for Fitzpatrick. Drops it underneath to Forte.
Oh, God.
Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they have the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that, but flip it over. Making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So for Cleveland, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Dallas Cowboys next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's loss number 5 for them on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from...
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We have a couple of confident teams coming into today's game. Both walked off the field with victories last time out. It's the Cowboys going up against the Browns. With that, let's get you out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call of this Week 9 matchup.
Larry, the Cavaliers may have lifted the local championship drought, but there's another team who'd like a little of that success. And that's the Browns as we come to you from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys. Still nothing here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action.
Romo.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Romo. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line.
Romo out there throwing
He's
bullets.
such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Dallas Morris. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Terrence Williams hit.
He's got to be hurt.
Back into the action, the situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. Here's Romo now on second down. And he
So
just
coming.
that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. on third down. Romo complete to Jason Witten.
With it.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
And another reception by Jason Witten, all reliable for Tony Romo. You know what they say, partner. Once you get your first 1,000 catches, it's all gravy after that.
Yeah, one of 2 tight ends. He and Tony Gonzalez in the 1,000-catch club in the tight end department. They'll try to run it with Moore. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling him for a loss.
To throw on second down is Romo. And that is incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now Romo on third and goal.
Stop.
At the 3. The completion there lines up a 1.
Yeah,
Bring up fourth down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And they take the lead here now at 10. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and his defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard. They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A first-time Pro Bowler in 2015, Sean Lee, in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
He'll drop to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. One man on the backfield, Elliott. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He missed all of last year with a torn ACL and MCL, but it's so good to see Orlando Scandrick back on the field and making plays. Another interception for him.
The Browns defense getting ready. We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the red zone now, Romo. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Well, partner, the hit sure looks like a simple route, but I think the issue with it is a lot of time when you're making that play, you're actually working your way back inside towards traffic where the big guys are coming from inside out, whether it's defensive ends or linebackers. And a lot of the time, instead of securing the pass, your eyes might stray towards the middle and wonder where the big hit's going to come from.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. First and goal, they'll look to smash it in. Maybe a quarterback sneak here. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. A minute 59 to go in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field that brings up third down. Now, do you put it in your quarterback's hands again? That's the question here on third and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
They might think about going for it here, but it's still just the second quarter. Take the 3 points, tell the defense you believe in them, and let them get the ball back for you.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's just above 1 minute remaining here in the second quarter. This offense looking to get down at least into field goal range, but they're starting on their own side of the field. And now the Browns offense trots back onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for the Browns. 56 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They slot Gronkowski outright. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And they're going to speed things up here.
All right, here we go. Blue, landing. Blue, over.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, and it's 3rd and short. Three yards left to grab here on 3rd down. Now it's Crowell. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Here we go now.
Now back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Josh Gordon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He finds Coleman. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Gets it to Gordon. And he'll have... They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Open man left side is Gronkowski. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense. Now a shotgun snap is and he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And that one really pushes him back. A loss of 9. And now it's 3rd and goal after the sack.
Well, in my time in football, I've yet to see a playbook that draws up offensive plays designed to lose yardage. A running play loses yardage on 1st down. They try and throw it, take a sack on 2nd down. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
His throw caught right around the 6. Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he's got the first-round pick, Coleman, for a Browns touchdown. Corey Coleman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns... It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Hard throw. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott. It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. To the air again. Romo. He completes it to Bryant. Oh, lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. And that and defensively, maybe an opportunity missed there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking of...
Who y'all laughing at? Thought y'all laughing at me.
It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. So the D-line's going to spread out. Play action now. Prescott. He's got a man. It's Williams. They needed 15. They got 15. This defense trying to protect their lead here late, but a touchdown and a 2-point conversion could tie it as we've got a red zone situation forthcoming.
Let's go now. Right 18. Right 18.
Romo throwing again. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. And the seemingly endless drive continues. They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. They'll come out in the pistol.
Set, black 35, black 35.
On second down, here's Romo surveying the field. Great protection. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. From the gun on third down, Romo. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Now, they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on third down after having such a long drive going.
Hey, you're talking about going over 70 yards on the drive. Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Very frustrated. There's no doubt about it. They thought they were going to have a chance to cash in the end zone. Now it looks like it's likely a field goal attempt.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense. The penalty is declined.
Another phenomenal play by Des Bryant. I would dare say that we expect him to catch the ball even one-handed. Way more than we expect him to not catch it. He works at it. He has the body type for it, those long arms, and he's so strong, and his grip is terrific. And
he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. The first time All-Pro in 2015. Khalil Mack in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them. A lead change may very well be forthcoming as this offense in field goal range already and looking for more here in the 4th quarter.
Change 18. White 18.
Again, Romo. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Terrence Williams. A big drive now for this offense. They'll have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they search for a late score. They close out this game if they can halt the offense.
Now let's go.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, God.
And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
He's going to let it go again.
Oh, he dropped.
Incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now
Oh. We can't handle it. He hurt. Yeah, I'm quitting.
It's in my soul. You're never gonna break me down, oh no. I've got gold running through my veins. Energy of a